I don't think I've done anything today yet. Okay, that's starting. No CPU. There we go. What kind of processor is that? Well, crud. Which one did I have? I think it's the i5. I think this is the older one. $700 budget. Right, let's check out the RAM while we're here. Oh, RAM's good. Alright, so this guy is gonna need, what did he have? An i5 8400. Okay, that'll fix him up. This does not boot. Unlikely to be the power supply because I'm pretty much past that point now. Ah! Alright. What about Terry Gilmore? What's his deal? It's full of dust. Plastic dark gray. Plastic. Remove hello. Remove that one. And this one. There should be all the cables. Okay. Plug all this back in. Hey Baka, how are you? You're doing good? Awesome. I am also doing well. Okay, we're ordering the processor for him. That's weird. I put on the front panel and it had to reset. Okay. Now I should be able to cash that in. Hey! Alright, so I'm getting a new processor for this guy. I really want the CPU overclocked to 3400. And the GPU to 1835. This guy wants a new computer in 2 days. Euro Truck Sim, no deadline. Level 16, yeah, man. Alright. I'm still a little iffy about overclocking. Although he does give me 10 days to do it. Alright, so that's a 2-day window. There's no window here. And then this guy wants overclocking in 10 days. So if I burn something up, I can get another one. Alright, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to accept the one that doesn't have a requirement. We're going to accept the 2-day computer, and we're going to accept the 10-day computer. Time to just muscle down and figure out overclocking, right? Alright. The 2-day computer, Dead Stick Bush Flight Sim, at minimum specs, 8430. 8430. And then he wants a R5 1500X and an RX 470. 1500X, R5, 470. Alright. What was the other computer? ETS2. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy all the parts for these two builds and go ahead and get them done. And then we'll do this one the following day. What's the $3,500? Eesh. I should have looked at that too. 3,500 should be fine. ETS2 at recommended. Alright, so first off, let's buy the parts for the 2-day turnaround. We're going to go with the 1500 Ryzen 5. What was the price on this one? $3,750. So I can go a little higher. Okay. Let's go with the 190 to 270. What's up, Eternal? Hi, Mom. How are you? Let's start with the 1600X, but we can come down from that. Alright. Motherboards. AM4. Get that one. You have a brand preference? Team Group, so that's RAM. That board supports 3200. Team Group. 8 gigs of RAM. They said bless you, Cappy.
Thank you. Sorry.
I'm gonna get her 2 white gig sticks. White gig? 2 8 gig white LED sticks. Graphics card. It's a R9. 470. I can't even buy the 470. Alright, so what's better than a R9 470? Pretty much anything. 390 would do. Let's sort by ascending. Let's go with a mid-range 390. Storage. We'll go with a 1 terabyte Barracuda. Actually, no, let's get a solid state drive. Let's get a... Get the ADATA 240. Cases, we'll go with the P8, and then a power supply. I'm gonna need a new 650 for me. And then we'll get a We'll get a 550 Silverstone. Hey, Athos, what's up, dude? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need a CPU cooler. How did I just skip CPU cooler? Alright. Doesn't need to be insane. Oh, hey, did it finally print properly? What's that? We're looking at $1,500, so that's not a problem. Okay, so that's that computer. Let's look at the ETS2 stats. Recommended. 432. And an R9 280. You believe the filament had too much moisture? I wouldn't have even thought about moistening my filament. Wink! Alright, so this computer, 2750. We're gonna go with the Deepcool Matrix 55, I think. Power supply, we'll go with the PowerSheen 400. Storage, we're gonna go with a 1 terabyte Seagate. Graphics card. It says an R9 280. Go with the most expensive R9 280. Alright, motherboards. Go with the smaller of the 2 gigabyte boards. Still needs 3200 RAM. Do you have a brand preference? Intel. Oh. Well, let's go back and take that board off. Boop. Motherboards. Let's go with the Gigabyte Aorus Gaming 3. 2666 RAM. You get 2 Corsair sticks. That's 8 gigs. That's double the RAM he needs. CPU. Let's go with the 7700K. And the cooler. We'll go with the ProWig M9i. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, it has to be sold as dry. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that should be two computers, and the parts for this guy, and a spare power supply for me. What am I looking at in tools and software? $6,000 for faster installations. Oh, let's get the custom water cooling shop. All right, so $6,000 for faster install and $10,000 for auto cabling. Okay, I've accepted all these, right? I did. Okay. So, Dumb P is the one I'm not yet doing. Christopher McQueen. Decent boron. Hey, Primus, what's up, dude? Oh, I can install that now. No, don't reboot. GPU tuner, OCCT, I don't need any of that. Okay, we're good. Just any random kid? You're just gonna go out into the street and pick 2 random kids and go, you die. That's brutal, dude. Although that's my kind of Primus, man. Which case is this? This is the Deep Cool Matrix, which is going to go to... Yeah, Dead Stick. Okay. That's Christopher McQueen.
Didn't it say it on the thing?
No, it's because I had the sticky note on it, so it automatically stuck his name on it, but I wasn't sure if he was the one that needed that specific
When you
case.
clicked on the case.
Yeah, because it already... Not on the floor over there.
I meant right down the desk.
Yeah, because the sticky note was already attached to the desk it connected it to. No, I'm just trying to explain. I'm not being all like, rawr.
See, that's what I was asking because it says like D. Kelly, whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to put the sticky note down first.
I don't have to, but I did in this case. Processors. That's an i5 8400. Alright, which... crap. Oh, it was this one. Gotta use toothpaste. Alright, D. Kelly. Did you have cabling requests? Getting some weird pop-ups. No cabling requests, though. Alright, so we'll just plug that in. That should work now. Everybody is talking behind your back. Kill them.
Oh. Like something?
It's already got stuff in it. I just...
Because it doesn't have anything in it now.
I'm sorry. Cappy gonna kill me? Oh, dude, thank you. You're like the shit and stuff.
Gross.
You're like the shit. Just, ew. Diarrhea. Gross. Okay. So this is the cheaper of the two. Alright, so power supply. Let's sell that one. This has the 400 watt. And this also has the Intel motherboard. The Gigabyte Intel. Because Decent Boron is the one who said they liked Intel stuff, right? Intel, yeah, okay. Excellent. I bought the wrong motherboard again. Dang it. I'm such a dingus. Graphics cards. The 280 goes to this guy. I think that's it. Did you have any cabling requirements? Nope, just new components. Man, I gotta stop snorting crack. I got an itchy nose? It's probably just that I need to trim my nose hairs. Ladies. All I'm hearing on the other side of the stream is sploosh. And all the ladies out there are like, no. Gross.
But there's gonna be one out there like red. That's my fetish.
Oh yeah, that's my fetish. Nose hairs are my thing. And I'm all like, oh, okay.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, take a step back. Okay. This is the AM4 system. Oh yeah, I have my my mech mat, mechanical mat. I forgot about that emote. It's a thing. All right, memory goes into the black slots. I should have got the red RAM now that I look at the motherboard, but that's okay. You like that one? I like that one too, man. That one looks good. That's perfect, because then the cable just goes boop, boop, boop. All right, that should be it. What do you have for requirements? Who is this? Christopher McQueen. Nope. So we're going to put in red cables for him. Red sleeved plastic. Of which only one is red. You're welcome. All right. So we have Christopher, Decent Boron, and D. Kelly. Hey. Christopher McQueen. Nice. Decent Boron. Also nice. Silverstone HE02, I get the feeling that's a case. All right, here we go. Hi, did you get my memo saying thanks for a PC? PA is out of action for a week, so the intern's filling in her shoes, and the onboarding process has been a little rocky. I'm going to be dealing with that soon. Speaking of which, hit a bit of a rough patch. Intern in his infinite wisdom spilled coffee all over the machine and shorted out the motherboard. Can you replace it for me? Just the motherboard is fine. I can get it done. Can we get it done for a ballpark of about 160? If it goes well, there might be more work for you in the future. Budget is $200, but he wants to spend less than $160. And his motherboard is dead. AB350N Gaming 3. AB350M Gaming 3. Oh, it's only 85 bucks. Of course I can get it done for less than 160. Unless something else is dead. Then we got problems. New PC. A 3D Mark score of 3000.
And this is my favorite
Streamer. Twitch. Amy, thanks for the resub. 12 months in a row. Welcome to your Purple Mindy. And thank you for hanging out for a year. Very cool of you. Let's get some Mindies in the chat. Yeah. Alright. So... EVGA parts, all-in-one cooler.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer. Twitch. Lucid just subscribed with Twitch Prime. For no time in a row. I know he's been subscribed before, so... Welcome back, Lucid! Unload your Mindies. Primus just switched from yellow to purple. He was at 11 months. And now he's at 12 months. Did yours just go through too, Primus? Sorry, man. I don't care. I'll unload something for me. Nice. Man, look at all these purple Mindies in the chat. God dang. That's awesome, y'all. Okay. I've seen those all-in-one cool... Okay. $3,000 to get a 3D Mark score of 2318. That is not a problem. They want overclocking. They want overclocking. We're going to turn down overclocking for now. Because I have an overclock request. Okay, yeah, we're going to accept that. Yeah, if I ever get partnered and I'm able to set my Purple Mindy as a higher rating, I'm just going to slowly move my Purple Mindy up and up and up and up to whatever the highest is. So you got to get up there to get that purple. What is that on my thing? Gross. Ew, gross. Alright, so I did not buy parts for... What is it, Dirty B? Dumb P. Okay. Dirty B. Yo, what's up, Dirty B? Christine Fear. We'll put her build here. Okay. So, how much time do I have left on this? 9 days on this one. 8 days on this one. Let's do the 8-day one and see how much this sets me back monetarily. EVGA. No used parts. All-in-one cooler. Should not be a problem. Let's get a slightly bigger case here. Let's go with the P110 loose. That's not any bigger. Oop. Let's go with the... Okay, the Be Quiet base 600. That's a little bit bigger. So what exactly is this game? You have no idea? I build computers for a living. People send me emails and say, "Hey, this is what I want my computer to do. Here's my budget," and then I buy the parts and put them together and test them and sell them to the customers. It's like Car Mechanic, but with computers. Alright, sorry. Case, power supply, we're going to go with a... I wish I could just sort out options, like sort out non-modulars. Like, I don't want non-modular. Hey, Nightly, what's up, lady? Semi-modular, let's go with that one. Everybody's coming in today. Awesome! Does EVGA... EVGA does make power supplies. Let's get the 550 from EVGA. Does EVGA make cases? Negative. Alright, so we're gonna drop that one. Love the music. Dude, the music is so good in this game. It's so relaxing and chill. Alright, we're going with a KB Lake motherboard. 3600 RAM. KB Lake. Alright, processors. KB. Alright. Is that i7 the cheapest KB Lake? Oh, screw it. Okay. She wanted an all-in-one cooler. So we're going to go with liquid. We'll go with the NZXT Kraken X42. I don't blame you. I don't like listening to me for more than a couple hours at a time. Did you laugh?
No, I almost spilled my drink, so I said, ooh.
Luckily, nothing is on your desk anymore, which is really convenient.
Well, my keyboard.
Yeah, but it's risen.
Oh, I was like, no, it's Corsair. Sorry.
Are you serious with that? No, it's not risen, it's Corsair. This chick. Oh my god. Graphics cards, EVGA.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer, Twitch. Amy! Amy gifted a tier 1 sub to Nightly.
Haha, suck it, Nightly.
Now you gotta hang out more. Take that. Alright. So good, she says. Does this have a NVMe? It does not appear that it does. I'm not seeing it. The built-in killer Nick. Most waste of money. Oh no, there it is. 3 M.2 expansion slots. Okay, so storage, we can go with M.2. Let's go with the 256 gig ADATA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's the stuff for her computer. Three parts of which are EVGA. Actually, can I get the EVGA water cooler? That would be good. EVGA. Let's go with that one. That'll make her a little happier. I don't think they really care as long as you get one EVGA part in there. But now a lot of her parts are EVGA, so she should be stoked. Meow, 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 meow. People are posting that. Meow. Say it, Cappy. Nailed it. It's so cute from her. That's where it came from. She started it. Shut up, you're making him like you more. It's too late. It already happened. Yeah, Cappy is the best. Confirmed. Alright, here it is. I really want a CPU to overclock to 3.4. Let's overclock the GPU to 1835. Can you do this in 9 days? I'm a Corsair fanboy. Alright, so he said 3400 and 1835? Yeah, 1835. Okay. So that means I have to buy a processor slower than 3400 and a GPU slower than 1835 and then crank them up. Because otherwise, he won't consider it overclocked. And he'll probably be upset. Okay. Cases. He liked Corsair.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer. Twitch. Primus! Primus resub for his 12th month in a row. Thank you very much, friendo. Purple Mindy for you too, even though you got it early. Alright, so we're going to go with the Obsidian series case. Boink. Yeah, don't use those used parts. I know, right? So picky. Honestly, I would not want used parts in my computer either, but... Be like, get out of here with that crap. Alright, so we're going to go with a slightly more powerful power supply. We're going to go with a 750. Because if I'm overclocking... Alright. Processors. I need to overclock to 3400. So this 3300 i5 would be perfect for that. That's Skylake. Motherboard. Skylake motherboards. Wait, you can put older processors on newer motherboards. You just can't put newer processors on older motherboards. Ooh, this is a mini ITX board. Ooh, now I can build an ITX case. Oh, I have this motherboard already. That'll be perfect for this processor. Well, I don't really have much of a choice, Eternal. He wants his processor overclocked to 3400. So the only thing... God damn it. Alright, hold on. Let's look at processors. Intel. Sort. We'll start at the bottom. 3300. 3500. 3200. Yeah, everything is above 30. Oh, that sucks. Is there an AMD lower than 3400? There is no AMD processor lower than 3400. So it has to be an Intel that gets overclocked. Either that or I just get a, I get a higher end Intel processor and overclock it just a touch. Non-K chips are clock locked. Don't clock lock me. So you're okay. Ah, what? Oh, hello, bees. Yeah, dude, crit roll emotes. Like, Nope. For some reason, mine aren't showing. Here we go. Like that one. Bam! Bust out a Taliesin. Fucking Sam. Honestly, I don't know. Eternal. And I'm a little afraid to find out. Let's go with an i5 7600K. And we'll just clock it up a touch. Because he says he wants to upclock to at least 3400. No, he says, I really want the CPU overclocked to 3400. Man, I don't know what he wants. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna buy both. Because I can afford both. Yeah, we're going to have to science this one to figure it out. So we're going to buy both processors. And I'm going to buy whatever motherboard will fit the KB Lake. I need a KB Lake board. KB Lake. Shit, let's go with the MSI board. I know that's a good board. Perfect. You're almost done with campaign 1. Oh no! What episode are you on, Nightly? Make Sim Cessna? M-A-K Sim Cessna? I don't know. Maxim Cessna. That's probably it. What's up? Welcome. You're on episode 105. You got a ways to go. It sounds weird there's only 10 episodes, but that's like 40 hours. Okay. Crap, I don't even know what I've bought recently. Okay. Case, power supply, motherboard, and processor. One of those two is what I'll use. If we're going to overclock this one, we should get him a liquid cooler. Liquid. You bought a new PC and it's not booting up at all. No fans spinning. In real life or in game? Because those are two different things. How I tell you how to address that. I mean, simple step one is everything plugged in properly? In real life? Case, power supply, motherboard, processor, cooler. I need RAM. This board takes 3866 RAM. 3866. Buy one stick of that. Yeah, verify that everything's plugged in properly. When you push the power button, does anything happen? Do the fans go like they don't spin, but they like jerk for a second? Do you get that? Okay, the fan needed to be overclocked to 1835. Wow, if I'm overclocking the GPU to 1835, I'm gonna need a really high-end GPU because most of these are pretty low. There's an 1835. I need something close to 1835. Looks as if everything is plugged in, but the fans do nothing. Do you have a second power supply? That would be only a 40 megahertz increase on this one. So that's a possibility. The button doesn't light up. No, sadly not. You don't have a second power supply? My initial assumption is that something's wrong with the power supply. If no lights light up and the fans don't do that initial jerk reaction when you hit the power, then it's probably a power supply issue. You do have a toggle switch on the back of your power supply? You do have it toggled so that the line is depressed and not the circle, right? Oh crap. Yeah, make sure that's toggled the right direction. You've toggled it back and forth. Okay. I've made that mistake many a times, so don't feel bad about it. Actually, we're going to put the 1060 Gaming X6 gig in there instead of the 1070. That'll save me 200 bucks. And that's about the same increase wise. Okay, at that point, I would say that your problem is most likely with the power supply. Yeah, it could be the cable. The cable that connects the power supply to the wall. So make sure that's that's working. If you can replace that, replace it. Even if you have to steal a power cord from your monitor, do it. Because you can get replacement power cords cheap, but it's real easy to test it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing something else. Storage drive. And this will take an M2, which is excellent. So I can give him a high-end M2, which will ensure you've tested 2 cables. At that point, I would say it's a power supply issue. If the power supply was working properly and the motherboard was the problem, that is still technically a possibility. The power supply... Actually, wait. Do you have anything plugged directly into the power supply, like a hard drive? Or do you have a fan that plugs in with a power connector directly to the power supply and not to the motherboard? Because if you have a fan plugged into the power supply, but not the motherboard, and you turn it on, and that fan doesn't spin, it's definitely the power supply. Because the power supply should come on. Wait. There is one other option. Yeah, I was gonna... Eternal's going the right way here. If you've wired the front of your case to your motherboard improperly, then the motherboard may not be telling the power supply that it needs electricity. So it could just be that the headers from the front of the chassis are not plugged into the motherboard properly. That could cause this exact issue. You can usually test that by shorting out the... If you look at the jumpers on your motherboard, there should be 2 specific pins that are labeled power switch. And you can take a metal item like a screwdriver tip, and you can kind of touch both of those pins at the same time with the screwdriver tip, and it should short across those 2 pins and boot up the computer. Even if you don't hit the power button. It's kind of like starting a car from under the hood instead of using the key ignition. If you know what you're doing, you can get the car to start with using the starter in the engine compartment. But that's the only other if shorting those two pins together doesn't work, then I'm pretty confident it's either a motherboard or a power supply issue, and it's much easier to replace the power supply. So start with that because it's easier and less expensive. All right, what are we doing here? Motherboard for the computer that's over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's Okay, that's that computer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the parts for the second computer build. 2 different processors. There's a video card that's a Gaming X 6 gig, so I should be able to overclock that. Alright, I think we've got all the parts necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and bite this. Alright, cool. I think we're good. Ooh, my computer I built yesterday sold for $409. Not bad. I probably still didn't recoup the entire cost, but... Alright, so now we're going to have 2 builds today. And 1 fix. Let's fix this guy first. Replace the motherboard. I did pick up the parts, okay. AB350N Gaming 3. Do you still have the box the motherboard came in? Can you give us the exact model number off of that box? Daldry. He had no specific requests. Yeah, if you have the box, you can give us the specific model number off the box. That'll help. Awesome. That should boot now. That's Daldry. He's pleased. Alright, Christine Fear. She needs the all-in-one cooler and the 2318 score. I think that's this one. Christine. Alright, this should do okay. Power supply. Is Christine the one that loved EVGA? Yes, EVGA. Motherboard, EVGA board. MSI Z390 Pro Intel. I mean, that might be it, but... I think I'll just put the 7700 on this one. It's under $3,000 budget. So you know what? These are both KB. Yeah, the Ks are both KB. I'll put the i5 on here. I think an i5 should be able to hit a 2318. You would think, right? There's actually, Nightly, there's a link in our music, channel in Discord that links you to the playlist for this. Cappy found the entire playlist. Yeah, I was listening to it at work all day today. Graphics cards, EVGA. Whoops. This is the one where the M2 slot is underneath the card. Oh man, if only Creed was here, I could show him the different slot lengths. This is what we were talking about the other day, how M.2 drives have multiple slot lengths. You've got this length, this length, this length, and this length. Thank you. Appreciate it. I got my green thing again. So it like shadows my face. Would it help? Yeah, absolutely would help. Jump into our Discord real quick. ! Discord in the chat. Actually, you can stay in our Discord if you want. I don't care. That's what it's there for. It's for people like us to hang out and chat. Help each other out. Nightly, you're so weird. Hey.
No.
Stop that.
No.
Cappy said no. Christine. Don't put used parts. EVGA all-in-one cooler, 7 days. 7 days! Alright, now this needs a 3D Mark score of 2318. I think I can hit that already. 2318 is not very high. We'll see what that hits. Okay. Now this guy. You need to purchase and install a GPU tuner app to overclock GPUs. Make sure you stress test it. Okay, yeah, I know how to do that. And I have the apps. Of course I can't put it in there. I don't have the motherboard in yet. Motherboard. Alright, so processors. Okay. Dumb P. Hey, it passed. No cabling requests. Boot that up. Hey, it passed. Yeah, don't worry about it, Cessna. I'll just call you Cessna. As long as you're cool with that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by installing OCCT and GPU tuner. And we'll put lighting on there too, why not? You know what, let's go with red. Sleeve braided red. Alright, so we're going to rewire everything with sleeved red. Perfect. So we got a lot of red lights going on around here. Let's let the cables be red too. Okay, cool. Hey man, don't feel bad about it. Oh, there's two red cables. Come on now. Alright, let's see how this runs right now. Christine's is ready to go. New parts. Looks like a white motherboard? Z370? Wow. Alright. I guess when the first time Nap shows up to stream, we'll build an all-white computer for him. Request for repairs. Pretty sure it's the power supply. I'll accept that job. What kind of power supply you got? 450 Cooler Master. Alright, we'll get you a replacement Cooler Master power supply then. What was your budget? 140? We'll get you a 500 Cooler Master. Do they have modular ones? It's only 750. Alright, so we're going to get you a slightly bigger power supply. My rig is broke. I need this done quickly. Rejected. Fix needed. Wait, can you build something for me? 4 days. $500 in profit, $6,250 budget. Accepted. That's 2 days. That's 4 days. Plenty of time. 11-day deadline. I'll accept that job. Plenty of deadline. All right. Oh, you didn't have the power switch plugged in. RIP! Man, don't feel bad about it. Just take this to heart and be like, yes, it wasn't something expensive. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, save it. Wow, it only got up to 45? That's awesome. Okay. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to uninstall lighting. And then we're going to shut down. Okay,